making biscuits. This is her favourite biscuit making blanket. So please forgive her here in the background as she works very hard at her job. Today I picked up some movies at a local secondhand book sale, and I know it was a book sale and not a movie sale, but they had a little section for DVDs, and if you regularly watch this channel and watch my videos, you will know that as much as I love reading, I also absolutely adore film. So I picked up some movies that I wanted to add to my collection, and I wanted to go through them with you today. I think I'll eventually do a DVD collection video as well, but for now we start with, I picked up Billy Elliot. I absolutely love this movie. I first watched it actually for an English class in high school, and it is just fantastic. It has Julie Walters in it, who is a very famous British actor. She's in Mamma Mia. She's also in Harry Potter. She plays Mrs. Weasley. Gary Lewis is in it, who I only know him from this movie, and Jamie Bell, of course, plays our main character. Such a good movie, and I feel like it speaks to, this current conversation that is happening on the internet about masculinity, and there is nothing more masculine than a man who is comfortable in himself, even if he enjoys doing quote-unquote feminine things like dance. With 13 BAFTA and 3 Oscar nominations, Billy Elliot is a heartwarming tale of an 11-year-old coal miner's son in the north of England whose life is forever changed when he stumbles upon Mrs. Wilkinson's ballet class during his weekly boxing lesson. Before long, he finds himself immersed in ballet, demonstrating a raw talent never seen before and reaching for a dream that changes the lives of everyone he touches. It sounds like a boring film, but I cannot recommend it enough. It is so good. So, when I saw it there, it was beaming up at me, so I had to pick it up. The next movie I picked up is Juno. This has Elliot Page in it, Michael Cera, Jennifer Garner, Jason Bateman. I have never seen this movie, but I've heard that it's great. Obviously, it's won an Oscar. I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Cera, but I wanted to pick this one up anyway because I've heard recently lots of people raving about it. I don't know much other than it's about a teen pregnancy. Let me see, what does it say? Don't miss the outrageously offbeat comedy hit that everyone is talking and laughing. That has everyone talking and laughing, I should say. Juno McGuff is a cool, confident teenager who takes a 9-month detour into adulthood when she is faced with an unplanned pregnancy and sets out to find the perfect parents for her baby. With help, hello ducky. With help from her charming, unassuming boyfriend, supportive dad, and nonsense stepmom. Okay. Too bad if you wanted to read the text. Ducky, move on, move over. And nonsense stepmom, Juno sets her sights on an affluent couple longing to adopt their first baby. So, I need to watch this. I will report back. The next film that I picked up, I have also not seen. That is Little Miss Sunshine. This has Greg Kinnear, Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Paul Dano, Abigail Breslin, and Alan Arkin. I have wanted to watch this movie for a while, but it's also on the New York Times list of the best 100 movies of the 21st century, and me and my partner are slowly making our way through that list. I think we're up to 65. It's a bit further up the list, but I wanted to pick it up so we can watch it when we eventually get to that place on the list. Take a hilarious ride with the Hoovers, one of the most endearingly fractured families in comedy history. Father Richard is desperately trying to sell his motivational success program with no success. Meanwhile, pro-honesty mum Shelley lends support to her eccentric family, including her depressed brother, fresh out of hospital after being after being jilted by his lover. Then there are the younger Hoovers, the 7-year-old would-be beauty queen Olive, and Dwayne, a Nitschke reading dean who has taken a vow of silence. Topping off the family is the foul-mouthed grandfather, whose outrageous behavior recently got him evicted from his retirement home. When Olive is invited to compete in Little Miss Sunshine pageant in far off California, the family piles into their rusted-out VW bus to rally behind her, with riotously funny results. Wanted a combi van. Alrighty, the next movie I am embarrassed that I haven't seen because I've heard it is fantastic and I love Wes Anderson, and that is the Grand Jeff Goldblum, Harvey Keitel, Jude Law, Bill Murray, Edward Norton, Saoirse Ronan, Jason Schwartzman, Leah Seydoux, Tilda Swinton, Tom Wilkinson, Owen Wilson, and Tony Rivoli. I recognise this guy, Jason Schwartzman, as the young Caesar Flickerman in Hunger Games: The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, so there's a fun little reference for you. I just don't know why I haven't watched this film. Like, so many people in my family absolutely love it. So, I just never got around to it, really. The Grand Budapest Hotel recounts the adventures of Gustav H., a legendary concierge at a famous European hotel between the wars, and Zero Mustafa, the lobby boy who becomes his most trusted friend. The story involves theft and recovery of a priceless Renaissance painting, a raging battle for an enormous family fortune, a desperate chase on motorcycles, trains, sleds and skids, and the sweetest confection of a love affair, all against the backdrop of a suddenly and dramatically changing continent. It's got a pretty all-star cast. I don't know everyone, but I know Ralph Fiennes, Adrian Brody, Willem Dafoe, Jeff Goldblum, Jason Schwartzman, Saoirse Ronan, Edward Norton, Billy Murray, Jude Law, Owen Wilson. The next film, again, I haven't seen, but I have been really meaning to, and that is Her. I love Joaquin Phoenix, but it also has Amy Adams, Rooney Mara, Olivia Wilde, and Scarlett Johansson. I'm forgetting off the top of my head right now, but I do know that this is a film response to another film, and it's about both sides of the love story. Like, the one film is about her side of the love story, and then this film is about his side, despite the title that says Her. But I forget the film that is like the original. It's slipping my mind at the moment, but I think it's pretty cool that there's these two films made in response to each other. Another Academy Award winner. Set in Los Angeles in the slide future, Her follows Theodore, a complex, soulful man who makes his living writing touching personal letters for other people. Heartbroken after the end of a long relationship, he becomes intrigued with a new advanced operating system, which promises to be an intuitive and unique entity in its own. Upon initiating it, he is delighted to meet Samantha, a bright female voice who is insightful, sensitive, and surprisingly funny. As her needs and desires grow in tandem with his own, their friendship deepens into an eventual love for each other. This next one is like just living my childhood dream, really, and that is Wild Child. If you haven't seen this movie, oh my god, it is so funny. It's basically like early 2000s. It's not a rom-com, but it is at the same time. It is such an iconic film, sort of on par with She's the Man and Clueless and sort of other films in that category. I don't know what you would like sort of classify that as. Like, it is a rom-com, but it's a chick lit. It's so fun. I've seen this film like a million times, but it is so funny every time. It makes me laugh. 16-year-old Bobby Moore is a self-obsessed brat, filthy rich, and living in LA. After an over-the-top party goes spectacularly wrong, her father ships her off to England boarding school to clean up her act. All Bobby wants is to break free, and while trying to get expelled, the American princess finally meets her match. British girls and teachers that won't tolerate her spoiled ways. Bobby finally realizes her bad behavior will only get her so far, and with the help of her new friends and roommates, she sets in motion the ultimate escape plan, soon discovering that this could be more of a reason she wants to stay. It is so funny, and just like definition of Charlie XCX brat summer. So if you're clued into that and you haven't seen this movie, what are you doing? You need to get on it. It's awesome. Back to a more serious film. We have Baby Driver again. I have not seen it. This has Ansel Elgort, Kevin Spacey, who I'm pretty sure is a really bad guy. Not a fan of him. Lily James, Isaac Gonzalez, John Hamm, and Jamie Foxx. I don't know anything about this movie other than the soundtrack is really good, and it kind of put me off watching it because, not the soundtrack, just the fact that Ansel Elgort is in it, or whatever, however you say his name, because he's like in The Fault in Our Stars, and that movie like had a grip on me and all my friends in our early teen years, so I don't really see him as a serious actor anyway. A talented young getaway driver relies on the beat of his personal soundtrack to be the best in the game. When he meets the girl of his dreams, Baby sees a chance to ditch his crime life and make a clean getaway. But after being coerced into working for a crime boss, he must face the music when a doomed heist threatens his life, love, and freedom. It definitely sounds like a movie that I would be really into. Okay, last one. We have one flew over the cuckoo's nest with Jack Nicholson. 5 Academy Awards this movie got, and I have not seen it. I forget if this was based off a book, but if it was, I haven't read it either. When free-spirited Betty Crook Randall B. McMurphy arrives at the state mental hospital, his contagious sense of disorder jolts the routine. He's on one side of a brewing war. Soft-spoken, collie, monstrous nurse Ratchet. On the other hand, at stake is the fate of every patient on the ward. Based on Ken Casey's bestseller, so it is based on a book. I haven't read the book, but I want to. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I mean, it's hard to tell. And that is all of the movies I picked up. Let me know which movie I should watch first out of these that I haven't seen. And if you have any more recommendations for movies, please let me know. I love watching movies. Let me know if you've seen any of these as well, and your opinions. Please leave them for me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys